Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Friday, October the 25th, the year's 2024. Let's talk trading. Weekly wrap-up. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. And a reminder as the week closes, risk management, don't lose more than you're willing to lose on any one single trade. It's just not smart. So, let's go ahead and jump to the statistics charts here. Range by month. October, 483. So we've exceeded September, which that's not bad. But the one thing to note when we look at the year-to-date accumulated range, we have not pushed it. We're still at 1135 for the year. And that's not the lowest, because we've got 2021 was the lowest, but we've got 2012, 1073. So we're definitely in one of the lower range years for the last 20 years. And just one other thing we should take a quick look at here. If we look at close minus the year-to-date open, percentage, 2.2%. So if you didn't cash out last month, you've given back. Excuse me. If you didn't cash out last month, you've given back 3%. So that's why sometimes you need to not be so greedy and just take what you can when you can. And the ATR percent for the month, we're at 122, so that's not bad at all when you think about it. Just put that back. And for the week, got another red week. We're in the lower wick zone of the previous week. You see we put a bottom in and we've come up, and I think that's been the past 2 days here. We zoom out to the month, we're right slightly below the last month's low. And if we do look at the day, you can see here price is turning up. Got the flip-flop here, so price is turning up. And we are above the previous day's high. We almost hit R1. We missed it by about 8 pips. And if we, let's see, we can go back. The reason I started at the statistics, because I think the last couple of times almost ran out. But for the week, all gaps have filled. And you can see here, we are back into the opening range for the week. We busted through the bottom on Tuesday and Wednesday, then we poked back in on Thursday and Friday, back into that inside range. Still below the monthly opening range, or not inside range, opening range. And for the year, still above the opening range for the year. And speaking of the year, 278 above the open. 444 off the high and 691 off that yearly low. I said inside bar, lots of inside bar action. In fact, yesterday the daily was an inside bar, and we've poked through the top of that a couple of times. For the day though, the range is only 43 pips. Anemic, very, very, very anemic. We only have 2 pairs over 100 pips. The pound yen and the pound New Zealand, the beast and the new beast. Notice the dollar yen's back up to 152. I don't know if anybody traded it, but you could have traded it from like the 160s down to like 140. I might even have hit 139. I can't remember. Take a quick look. Yep, we were down to 139. So if you squeeze that in, you can see there's potential to make a boatload of pips. And you can see here we crisscrossed that daily open. It's like during the London session. And now we've moved up. See, high of 98, not quite the double O. You can see we broke through here. And that kind of looks like a big range bar. Maybe we need to get to the 130.09 level. Rat zone range is too low, so just be careful if you want to try a rat trade. Basically, probably shouldn't even be thinking about it. Once again, we broke out of that high. Notice on this H4 candle that just started, we touched the yesterday's high, bounced and went back up. We might try and break through. Once again, you could play the H4 wick zone, usually profitable. But remember, these videos for educational purposes only, and your results may differ from mine. Missed pivots. We don't have any missed pivots this month. In and out of that upper wick zone, you can see here, wick zone's one of my go-to trades. Weekly range 151. Once again, anemic. I used to be a daily range on the pound. 16% percentile over the last 12 weeks. We didn't break out at a high. We broke out of the previous week's low by 67, but we're back inside. So high minus close for you red rats, 65. Close minus low, 85. For the weekly crossover traders, 17 to the north and 134 to the south. Looking at price action chart here, you can see we broke through that high. We came back down. Nice short opportunity across that right here. You can see that double top crisscross. We've got some lower high, higher low action once again. Those trades, you have to be nimble when you're taking those trades, and you have to realize that you're trading off of a low. You're looking for that reversal, and sometimes it happens nicely. Sometimes it'll like I would say this is a nice one, but right, you can see right here that wouldn't be a lower high, but sometimes it likes to range and then break out. So you have to, trade what you see, have your stop in place, and just be careful. And a lot of times price will leave this area and come back to it, leave it, come back to it. These lower highs, higher lows. So, fellow traders, I'm going to wrap things up early. I hope you all have a fun and safe weekend. I've got to jet out of here, actually drive out of here. Have to head north today. So, I hope you all have a fun and safe weekend. And when you come back to trade, I want you to always remember and never forget, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One. Over and out.